So throughout this episode, I felt like there was a lot that I could get into, but I want to mention the thing that kind of stuck out to me while I watched this episode. So the first thing was I wanted to mention was it's always very funny to for them when they focus on Erica because just with their whole character and how she is like every time she for like when she does a comedy skit, like she'll get into character and change her clothes. Like for example, before she studied, she put on like a sergeant's uniform to for comedic effect. I think it was very funny. But then, after Umno kind of got tired and was like, you're not that serious of studying, he decided, to go separate ways. And Erica, kind of understands. She says, understand. So they leave. Till later that night, he gets told by Sachi that Erica is studying by herself, and she's kind of showing that she is willing to put in the work even if Umno won't help her. She'll still, make sure that she won't fail it because if she does, she has to, go back to her parents. And so that leads to her kind of passing the exam with Umno's help. And then we can see at the end of the first half that Erica's dad, gets a call or text saying that Erica passed, so she can stay, like she doesn't have to go back. But I get the feeling that he knew, like he pretty much planned everything. Like he pretty much planned on Erica passing it. He was just it was the bluff pretty much. I feel like he did that in order for Umino, for a tactic for them to like get closer together, which they did. So yeah, I just feel like everything that's happened because of her dad and pretty much his mastermind. But what I also want to mention was Tarzan. So um a festival happens. I guess this yearly festival happens near Umino's house, and Umino, his family sets up a stall every year, and he helps him in such help. And so while they're helping setting up, Saikawa, bumps in and meets Sachi for the first time, and Umino introduces her and says, she's my sister. And after that, they got their separate ways, and Sachi and Umino continue to sell their food till they're sold out. And Umino's in the kitchen cleaning up while Sachi goes on a walk with Erica, just to explore. And then, pretty much as they're walking, Saikawa catches Erica, and as she starts talking to Erica, she asks, who is that girl next to you? And she says, oh, this is Sachi, my little sister. And in this moment, I'm guessing Hiro's kind of confused because at first they said Sachi's Uno's sister. Now they're saying she's Erica's sister. So what is the truth? But I feel like with that little bit, especially how the episode did cut off, I feel like with that she's like putting together what's actually happening. Like not exactly, but she knows that probably something. She knows that something is um working behind the scenes, and you just get that inkling that she's trying to catch on to whatever's happening. But yeah, the episode ends, and yeah, I'm very excited for next episode. See how Umino is gonna, explain their situation, and I think if he does explain it, it'll eventually lead to him explaining that, that Erica's his fiance, and so, but be very interesting to see how he'll explain the situation to her, and yeah. Also, I wanted to mention that a little thing I want to mention was that while they were setting up shop, you could see that every time, when Hero, came up and such, he figured out that Hero was also the name on her brother's phone that one time he went on a date. So she connected the dots and saying that this is the same girl, and you can see she's very shy, like she doesn't want to talk to her. And so I believe it's because she knows it's the girl, her love rival for Umino's heart, I guess. But it'll be very interesting to see how Umino diffuses the situation next week's episode. But overall, very interesting episode. Very, I liked it. I liked the way it was directed. I liked it. So please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.